Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another banner reaction. I'm DTM as always, and I have with me a very special guest, a returning friend of the channel. Why don't you introduce yourself, Satoshi?
Hello, everyone. I am back. Hello.
You're back.
Out of context,
Let's
that probably
go.
sounds weird, but my
Yeah.
computer for like the past 2 weeks, and yeah, I'm back. Hi. Thanks so much for having me.
Yeah. This is a little bit last minute, but we're super excited to have the Mythic trailer. Honestly, a bit early compared to normal. Normally, it's like more towards the end of the year, or not year, end of the month. So honestly, I have no idea what to expect from this. Honestly,
Yeah, me neither, honestly. Hopefully it's no one I care about, which I doubt it will be. So hopefully there's no skill that I care about.
right?
Hopefully no Hardy Fighter 4. Woo!
Yeah, that would be wild.
That would be wild. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, nothing else to do but to get on our way. As always, if you like the content, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, not only to my channel, but to Satoshi's channel as well to celebrate his return. Yeah, the link will be in the description down below. And yeah, let us begin.
Oh, I'm scared already. It's gonna be Hardy Fighter 4. Oh.
This is Arcanea? Whoa!
Wait! Oh, I need you! No! Wait a second, is it actually double 6?
Is it double? I know you mentioned.
Oh my gosh, he's a bunny. Stronghold, oh.
Oh, that's the Fortress Defense Res version of the new like stat skills we've been getting.
Heals illness? Wait, what? Oh.
Oh, so sort of like a Breath of Life effect, it looks like.
Yeah. Okay.
I love how they both have Golbag and Heiðrún.
I know. That's actually really funny. So it's gotta be double, unless they're just clickbaiting us with the music. But there's no way.
Oh,
What are they
is this
showing
the
us?
Heroes music? I thought it was Arcanea music.
No, it's not. I think it is Arcanea music. That's why I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
It has to be double mythic then. Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
see. Okay, so it's the deer guy.
The
But
deer
that's
dude.
That's not Arcanea though.
What song is this from? Someone's gonna yell at us in the comments. It's okay.
I know. I'm really good with my songs, but Fierce Beast.
Uh-oh.
Is that inheritable or no? Probably not.
Oh, yeah,
We
it
have
is.
a Perf B. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Oblivion finally has the Beast special. 2 cooldown too. That's pretty interesting.
That's crazy, actually.
Okay, so we have both of them here.
Muscle is power.
All right, Raphael.
Dang. Okay.
So it looks like they're both offensive mythics, it seems. Because that one's Astra. I forgot what the previous one was.
Always ready.
Heiðrún was.
Heiðrún was, I think Anima.
Oh, Anima.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Astra and
Okay, so
Anima,
that one's
W.
defense. Yeah. All right.
Hey, I want Heiðrún so bad. No.
Don't worry.
No.
You'll free summon her. Trust.
Yeah, I'll free summon her. Oh, with
Yeah.
Camilla? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that green pool's nice.
Yo, what?
Oh, Deirdre's there though. Ugh. Wait, no, she's blue, right? I
No,
forgot.
Deirdre's blue.
Oh, wait, who the hell was the third green
It's
one?
attuned to Zura.
Turn to Zura. Tune to Zura.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Which is actually
Wait, that's
pretty
a really
good,
good
honestly.
green pool.
Yeah. Waste of
Yeah.
Mercy Echo for Gale Force and everything.
Woo!
Yeah, alright. So we have a double special OC banner. I guess this is making up for the lack of one in June of last month.
Right.
Again, I swear this is Arcanea music.
Oh,
think
she
I'm
looks so
crazy.
good.
I know.
So good.
The nectar of the healing hands.
Healing hands. Okay.
Careful not to burn.
Alright. Oh, Aegis. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, was she armored? No, she's infantry.
Woo! Infantry.
Beast. Okay. That's a really hard class to be, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Nectar Horn. Accelerate special trigger at start of player phase or enemy phase if any foes within 3 rows or 3 columns centered on unit have res less than unit's res plus 5. Inflicts attack defense -7, discord, deep wounds, and penalty that neutralizes non-specials if foe. Okay, so anti-miracle effects on those foes through their next action. So if you're within 3 rows or 3 columns, and you have less res than her, basically, you have all those penalties inflicted on you at the start of both player phase and enemy phase. So this is looking more like towards support, which makes sense given that she is an anima mythic.
Right.
Yeah. Funnily enough, this like counters like the healing that she's supposed to have. So that's interesting. Because it's deep wounds, of course. If foe initiates combat or foe's HP is greater than or equal to 75% at start of combat, inflicts attack defense -6 on foe, inflicts penalty on foe's attack defense equals to 20% of units rest at start of combat, reduces, that's uncapped, reduces damage from foe's attack by 20% of units res, that is flat, neutralizes foe's bonuses to attack defense, so dull attack defense, and grants special cooldown charge +1 2 unit per attack during combat, and special acceleration there. And then we have the standard beast transformation effects that give you tempo. Okay. Interesting.
And +7 damage when special triggers.
Right. But yeah, that's part of the beast transformation effects.
Oh, actually? Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
use beast. I'm a dragon dude, so.
Yeah. Right. Well, the only reason why I know this is because I use Asker and Veronica, and so yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not Veronica, Valoria, and so yeah. So she's definitely going to be very, very tanky. So this seems to be, like a frontline unit, basically, where you want her to protect like your more squishy units by being in the front, and then also applying some very, very nice penalties like the anti-miracle, the deep wounds, the discord, etc.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that, honestly.
Yeah. Again, I think the only like interesting thing is that she is beast infantry, and on defense, it is kind of hard to slot in right now.
Yeah.
Given that like it's mainly cav lines and such, right? I think.
Right. Yeah. No, you're right.
But like, I don't know, people ran like Freyr on cav lines, so I guess it's fine.
Yeah.
And yeah,
So-
it would definitely give some more oomph to those cav lines too. So yeah, stronghold. So yeah, inflicts attack -3, grants defense stress +7. At start of player phase or
One more. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
yeah, it's one more, but it's attack -3 instead of attack -2, which I believe Fortress Defense Res it was attack
It's
-2.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So at start of player phase or enemy phase, neutralizes panic and any penalties to units defense res that takes effect on unit at this time. So yeah, we know what that does.
And then Divine Nectar. Ooh, let's see.
Yeah. At start of player phase or enemy phase, if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, grants Divine Nectar to unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit for 1 turn. Okay. If rally or a movement assist skill is used by an ally with the Divine Nectar effect active, excluding the unit, so you can't. So
You can't do it
it's-
yourself. Okay.
the Divine Nectar can't be on yourself. It has to be on the target. Grants another action to that ally once per turn if another effect that grants an action to a unit has been active at the same time. This effect is also considered to have been triggered. So it's like, okay, so Divine Nectar doesn't transform yourself into a dancer. It just allows you to be quote unquote danced by other people, essentially.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
Right.
kind of cool. I actually really like that a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do keep in mind that this is only applicable to her, not like units that have Divine Nectar on them. So you can basically like dance her with like rally and stuff. I don't know. This is something that the ARD chefs will need to figure out.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I'm sure Penrose will cook something crazy with this.
Right. Actually, wait. I'm trying to figure this out. If a rally or movement assist skill is used by an ally with a divine effect active, excluding unit.
Oh, I read that it was like, let's say Robin has Divine Nectar, right? And then they use swap, then they both activate at the same time. So you can't like swap Robin, act, and then swap again, and then act again. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how I read that. So like, let's say you have reposition, you can't just climb up over and over again by constantly repositioning this unit. That's how I read that.
I mean, yeah, there's
like,
a limit
no,
to this,
yeah.
right? So.
Mm-hmm. Huh.
Okay. I'm going to operate on the assumption that this is only affecting herself right now because, yeah. And I think I misread it. It's not her that's getting danced. It's like
Yeah,
other
the ally.
unit, the ally that's getting danced. If the ally with Divine Nectar like rallies or repositions her, they will still have another action essentially to do something. Okay.
That's still really cool. I'm a fan.
That is, yeah. Again, this is, I think, something that the ARD chefs will need to get their hands on and test out in Anima season. But it sounds really, really cool, personally.
Yeah.
I wonder if
agree.
this is usable in Summoner's Duels.
Summoner duels? I was thinking about that, but
Yeah, the thing is, like, what does she herself actually contribute to make that worth it?
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, like that whole like effect is really good, but like we really got to see how she herself does. You know?
Yeah. And
So-
again, we're operating under the assumption that we read this skill right, and that
Yeah.
how it works is that the ally with Divine Nectar rallies. It has to rally or reposition her, and then that ally will have another action. That's how we're reading it. I guess that's something we'll also need to test at a future point
Right.
as well. All right, moving on. If unit is within 3 spaces of an ally, inflict attack defense -5 on foe, and inflict special cooldown charge -1 on foe per attack during combat. Okay, so as long as you're in the range condition, you inflict some debuffs and guard, basically.
I gotta say, she has a lot of daunts. Oh my god.
Yeah. All right, what does Divine Nectar do? Divine Nectar neutralizes deep wounds during combat, restores 20 HP to unit as unit's combat begins. If it is unit's first combat initiated by foe, or first combat initiated by unit that turn, it reduces damage from foes attacked by 10 during combat. Okay, so
That's okay.
yeah, so you neutralize deep wounds. You have like the Breath of Life 20 HP healing basically, and then you get some flat damage reduction on top of that if it's your first combat.
I think that's really good.
Yeah. This is something
I think
that
that's really, really good.
this is something that actually works really well in Omni Tank teams in something like Summoner's Duels, because one of the issues with Breath of Life was that you had to meet the range condition, right? And so
Yeah.
you
No,
can't
you don't
just
have
like
to.
yeet in Ike and expect him to live, basically. I know people have done that with Selkering, but it was still a very risky process, especially with
Yeah.
like eye greens and stuff running around. This helped with that. Although honestly, I don't think it'll do much to eye greens, because I think like people weren't running like Fatal Smoke to begin with on eye green, and
Right.
people were initiating onto Ike even with Breath of Life support. So yeah. And again, it doesn't stack according to the description. It's only highest value applied. So this cannot stack with Breath of Life 4, if I'm assuming
Right.
correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, 20's still really good though. That's at
Yeah.
least like a third of your HP in like summoner duels.
Mm-hmm. And so,
Everything,
like,
yeah.
in Summer's duels, I think the healing will definitely be very, very strong. A little bit unfortunate you can't use this on offense, because I know a lot of tank teams would like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess on defense, it could be good to, like, buff up your save and stuff, assuming they don't run Emblem or something.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Yeah, what are your
I'm kind of
thoughts?
a fan. I'm actually kind of a fan of this C skill a lot, actually. I think it's really, really good, not only just for defense, because
Mm-hmm.
Breath of Life 4 is already like really good, but having this like on a like I know it's not exactly Breath of Life 4, but basically having like a pseudo version like on like a Mythic is like really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then again, like the first combat is always important, especially in ether raids. So that flat -10
Mm-hmm.
to their first attack, I think is gonna be really, really strong.
Right.
And then again, in case we didn't read that whole like refresh part correctly, I think that part's gonna be probably the best part of that C skill. I'm gonna just take a big guess right now, but yeah, I think it'll be really great, honestly.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I do think she'll probably have a place in Ether Raid's defense. I'm not an Ether Raid's defense expert by any means, but I'm sure, again, with the movement shenanigans on Divine Nectar, you could definitely make it work and have like a really cool trap. I think for Summer's duels, the biggest impact will be on Omni-Tank teams. I don't think she really fits in any other team archetype. Maybe
Yeah, I
like,
don't think so either.
yeah, because she does like have the obstruct and helps your, I guess, save tank survive if you're running like a save ball, but she doesn't provide like any warping or anything like that to help extend the range, which you would like
Right,
on
and-
your front line.
Right, and who else is she competing with too? You got Freyr, which is basically a staple. Who else is Anima that I'm missing?
So there's Freyr, there's Mirabilis, there's
Oh
is that
yeah,
I can't
that's
remember.
like good. Yeah.
Odor, Saros.
No, that's like good.
Okay. Well, rip. Yeah. So like, I do
Yeah.
think like, Heiðrún will be very, very good on ARD. Again, in Summer's duels, I think it's mainly going to be Omni-Tank teams. On Save Ball teams, it's a bit more iffy. Obviously for Cavline team, that was already a no-go on SD.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I can see this being used on Omni-Tank teams too. Really well. Yeah. Very, very
I
interesting.
pretty much agree. Yeah.
Heals illness and poison. I guess that's like the deep wounds neutralization we were
Yeah.
talking about. And unlike Breath of...
Onward.
Actually, I can't remember exactly how it worked. Never mind.
They didn't have to do that. They could take off Aegis, and I think she still wouldn't have killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dio's Stather or Summer Sathers.
Summer
They
Golbeck.
just need to hit hard. Yeah, Summer
Yeah.
Golvig. Yeah, I have a vendetta against KCB because he keeps calling Summer Bella Summer Rhea, so I have to call them Summer Sather.
I
now.
see. I see.
Yeah.
Is the first weapon.
Yeah.
It must be honed,
If only they hit hard.
made sharp.
All right, we have a Beast Cavalry. Okay. That's
Oh.
interesting. Why don't you go ahead and read for us Quieting Antler?
Okay, Quieting Antler. So enables Kanto 2, has Slaying. At start of turn, if units within 2 spaces of an ally, grants attack defense +6 and bonus doubler to unit and allies within 2 spaces for 1 turn. If unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, and if unit and allies within 2 spaces of unit have bonuses to attack, speed, defense, res, after start of turn skills trigger, grants an additional +3 to each corresponding stat for unit and those allies for 1 turn. Calculates each stat bonus independently, max of 10. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
All right.
So-
So instead of like having like the normal like what most units can do at
Plus
like
6,
6, it
right?
just bumps it up to 9. Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. If unit initiates combat or if unit is within 2 spaces of an ally, inflicts penalty on foes' attack and defense equals to 6 plus 20% of unit's defense at start of combat. Unit deals plus X damage. X equals the highest total bonuses among unit and allies within 3 spaces of unit,
So, like,
excluding AoEs.
Blade Tome-esque.
Basically, basically. And reduces damage from foes' first attacks by 50% of X. 50% of... Okay, wait.
So 50% of the X
Okay.
damage you
Yeah,
gain.
yeah,
So
yeah. Okay.
the total number of bonuses, and that is flat damage reduction.
That's
by the
flat.
way.
Yep.
That's flat,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, not bad. At start of turn, if unit is
And
addicted
yeah,
to
that's the
only a
beast
beast...
transformation effect for.
Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, you're right. I gotta remember that.
Right. Okay. Interesting.
I think isn't this like the same from like the story maps?
I think
could
so.
be wrong. Yeah. Okay. So
like, yeah, we
I've
knew
known
what
this
this
before.
was.
Yeah.
So going from +6 to +9 obviously like goes pretty well with the bonus doubler, because you basically gain +6.
Yeah.
Although actually no, it's only max 10, so we can't actually go beyond that. It's so rip that, I guess.
Ouch.
Yeah. But hey, +10 to as a bonus is pretty nice. And looks like he hits hard. He has Canto 2, so that's pretty good. I'm just wondering. I mean, I guess you can use this as like an Omni Tank support in Aetheryte's offense, since he is Astra. That'll be very, very strong, assuming they don't have like any duels or anything.
Right.
All right. What's his
All right,
Fierce
it's
Beast
not
do?
bad.
Yeah.
Fierce Beast. Our first, I think, inheritable beast special. So boost special damage by X% of units attack when special triggers. If transformed, it's 25. Otherwise, it's 20. If special triggers, neutralizes foes, reduce damage by X. Oh. Okay.
So this is like no quarter essentially for Beast.
Beast, no quarter. Let's go.
Yeah. The only issue, and we talked about this when we talked about Celica on our podcast and during my reaction, but the damage boost is based off of your own attack, which is not that good, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because like daunts and such are
Are everywhere.
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah.
But like again, getting past damage reduction is good though, so it does have a lot more value in that sense.
Also, that's a lot less attack you're getting than no quarter. No quarter is like 40 if you're fighting an armored, otherwise it's 30. So
Really?
you better make sure you're transformed to get
I
that
mean, it's only a
25.
5% difference. They might as well made that like
Sure,
30 or
but,
40 or
like,
something.
You know, they also like put like a semi restriction on needing to be transformed, so I'm just saying.
I guess, yeah. All right, defense, res, excel. Do we need to go over this, or do we already know what this
Nah,
does?
we know what this does. Yeah.
All right. So what does divine strength do?
Divine Strength removes the condition of transformable.
Oh, there we
Forget
go.
everything I just said. Okay. After start of turn, effects trigger on player phase or enemy phase neutralizes any penalty on unit. Does not apply to penalty effects that are applied at the same time.
Okay, so basically, how this works in practice is that when it's the start of your turn on the player phase in Aetherytes, any penalties that you had from the previous enemy phase will be cleansed. However, after that player phase, when the enemy phase begin, any penalties that the defense like inflicts will still apply, because it does not apply to penalty effects that are applied at the same time. So it'll still go through during that enemy phase. It's just that you won't get the penalties on the next player phase, essentially, is what that means, if I'm reading this correctly.
Okay.
Which honestly, I'm not for Aetheryte's offense specifically, I don't think that's that great, because most penalties will happen on that enemy phase anyways. So it's like, what gives?
Yeah.
Like, I guess you won't be gravitied anymore if you get gravitied or anything, but like, okay.
Yeah, you're right. Inflicts attack defense -5 on foe, and unit makes a guaranteed follow-up attack during combat. Restore 7 HP to unit after combat. If unit's attack at start of combat is greater or equal to foe's attack at start of combat, -5 inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat. If unit's defense at start of combat is greater or equal to foe's defense at the start of combat, -5 inflicts attack defense -6 on foe during combat.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I think I like.
I don't know how I
Heiðrún a
feel
lot
about
more.
him. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real with you.
Okay.
I thought this B skill would have more oomph.
Right.
You know?
I mean, okay, if I'm thinking this works the way it works, or if this works the way I think it works, this doesn't neutralize his penalties that apply at the same time, right? So, like, you can't... Like, you know how sometimes we have teams that run Freyr to neutralize penalties on Summoner's
Yes.
duels? In Summoner's duels, you can't do that with this deer. Because, like, again, it does not apply to penalties. There's only one phase. Everything happens on that phase. And so, like, the penalties and this neutralization thing happens at the same time. And because it specifically says it does not cleanse penalties that happen at the same time, the penalties will still go through. And so, like... Am I reading this wrong? Or is that how it actually works? Oh, wait. No. Okay, never mind. I lied. It says after start of turn effects trigger on player phase or enemy phase. Okay, never mind. I misread that. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I was about to say, that would have been so wild. Like, what? Okay. That makes a lot more sense then. Okay, in that case, yeah, it does neutralize penalties, and therefore you can use that as Freyr. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot better than I thought it was. I still don't...
I'm still not super high on him. I do like because, dude, Astra has so many good mythics, dude. So it's like
That is true, right?
you know, you got Plumeria. That's like I probably like the best one. You got Sather.
Mm-hmm.
You got
Reagan.
yeah, right, yeah,
Unironically, yes.
the pot collector, yeah.
Yep. Those are the
You
three I have.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of her, but I mean, she does work. When she does work, it's like crazy. Lumera, no, she's light. Never mind.
Yeah, Lumira's
Who else is Astra? No, Altina. Okay, I actually still think Altina's good. I'm not. Gonna lie.
Ashera is in Astra,
And
and
Ashera,
Ashera's
yeah,
a really good
she's-
nuke now. Yeah.
Yeah, plus like 60 freaking attack. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. I think he's solid. I just don't like
Yeah.
if you have any of the important anima mythics now. Like you're fine. You
Right.
don't-
Because
yeah.
like offense is really, really easy these days, and
Yeah.
so and like again, it's what I always say. Like the mythics and you don't choose the mythics and legendaries. The mythics and legendaries choose you, and so you basically just
Yeah.
have to use the mythics you have the most merges on. And so like if you already have all +10 mythics, like I don't think +10ing this deer will be worth it, to be perfectly honest, especially with units like Sather and Plumeria specifically. So yeah, I'm not as high on him for ether raids. Does he have utility in Summoner's Duel? So that's a question. It's really only the bonus doubler and the increase the bonus stats that
Yeah, you increase it by
Might
3
apply.
across the board, and then
Right.
what else was it? Is it just a +3 across the board? Because I personally don't think that's
That's the only
Worth it.
support and bonus doubler, but it's only within 2 spaces of an ally.
I mean,
So like
I think that could be fine.
I think it will be fine. I'm just wondering like where this would be able to be slotted in, right? Because like
Yeah.
you think bonus double, you think omni tank teams, which I do think it'll be pretty good. It's just that you'll have to like stay bunched together, but that's probably fine, especially with the penalty neutralization.
And at least in my experience, like in Summoner Duels and Omni Tank teams, like the first 2 turns, everyone's bunched up together anyways. And when
Right.
they're not, you should be winning.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's fine.
Right. It's just a question of like, is he worth it over the other options? I guess.
Yeah, and how powerful his like penalty cleansing is.
Mm-hmm.
But you said like
It should
it's
it
all
should be
one
like
phase,
Freyr
isn't it?
now, so like it should be good actually.
Okay. Okay. All right,
Yeah.
then okay.
Yeah, I missed the after start of turn effects trigger portion of that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you're all good. You know, when I was quiet after I read that, I actually like because I don't own a Freyr, so I just ran to like someone's Freyr and I was like, wait, is that Freyr? And then you were like, oh, this does this, and I'm like, oh, never mind. And then
Yeah.
you're like, nope, never mind. I read it wrong. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, this is essentially Freyr, but having like in Summer's Duels, it's like Freyr, but having also bonus doubler support with that increased bonus thing. So like I could see it being used. I don't
think
think
it's pretty good actually.
Yeah. I think I like Heiðrún more as like a Omni Tank support personally
I
in
agree.
Summer's Duels.
I 100% agree. Yeah.
But you know, the deer isn't half bad, so yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's gonna. Oh my god, I think that might be kind of crazy. Like Heiðrún, she like
Heiðrún?
gives that. Yeah, she gives that a freaking emblem Ike, and then now he can have Celica Ring
Muscle.
go
is
in with
power.
like less worry because he neutralizes deep wounds, and has another flat -10. That's kind of stupid, man.
Always ready.
99.
I don't know. That
And we
was
have
a
the cancel
99
too.
on a 4 Mortis. I'm just saying.
I think
Most
he'll hit
units
hard.
at least do 105. Yeah, I know.
Okay, never mind.
Camilla, Alir, Azura, woo. Loki. Notice how I just skipped Mozu.
Yeah. So yeah, this is our banner. What are your thoughts overall?
Okay, I actually really like Heiðrún. No bias, of course, but I think she's gonna be really great support for Summoner Duels. Actually, I think that neutralizing deep wounds, that 10 flat DR, and again, I don't know if we read that correctly, but like that potential like extra action eco with like reposition and whatnot, I think that'll be really nice. So I think she'd be pretty good. She might be a little hard to slot in, but I feel like depending on how we find out like exactly how she works, I think she's gonna be pretty good actually. I also think she's gonna be really tanky because she also had a lot of daunts too.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you can have her as like a secondary Omni Tank too, theoretically.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. So like instead of like Corrin, you can put like her in like Ike with Lilith, and then have like legendary Eliwood, and then Nurgle, and then yeah, you can like do a team similar to the one I ran like in the last SDS.
And then also for Aether Raid's defense, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the Aether Raid's defense fiends to figure out how she works. Because right now it's kind of like you run Cavline or you just -500 lift. So yeah. And then as for Deerman, I'm really not as high as on him. I think the penalty neutralization is good, but I think he'll be more harder to slot in than Heiðrún. That's just me.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, excuse me. I like Heiðrún a lot. I think she'll find definitely use in as a support for Omni Tank teams and as like a potential secondary Omni Tank. I don't know about like other team archetypes in Summer's Duels, but I think because just due to like slot a priority, but for Omni Tank supporting and specifically, I do think she provides a lot of value. Deerman, I think he provides a lot less value. I don't know if he'll find use in Summer's Duels, to be perfectly honest, or even in Aether Raid's offense, because again, like it's really hard to compete as an Aether Raid's offense unit unless like you can justify plus 10ing a mythic, right? And so yeah, it's going to. I think it's a lot more tough for that for him. But yeah, are you going to be summoning on this, Satoshi? I know.
I can't. I'm
yeah.
gonna do whatever green's in my circle and then just pray.
Right. Yeah.
Unless she gets like slingshotted like 7 months from now, then I'll be like, ugh.
I mean, we can always wait. Like, the next Summoner's Duels S is like a month away, so like, there's no need to
Yeah, that's true.
summon day one. And also, likewise, I think I'll probably skip this banner as well. Like, Heiðrún's nice and all, but I don't think I really need it. Again, Omni Tank is honestly not my playstyle, so the less I use it, the better. And so, yeah, I do think it'll be really cool though, but not a must-have personally. But yeah, really, really cool banner. Thank you so much, Satoshi, for joining me. Always a blast having you on.
And thanks for having me. Same here.
Yeah, and thank you all for watching our reaction. Do let us know down in the comments what your thoughts are on this banner, whether or not you're going to be summoning or not. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell, not only to my channel, but to Satoshi's channel as well. The link will be in the description down below. And a special thank you to all the members of the channel. Really, really appreciate the support. Obviously, you don't have to be a member if you don't want to, but I really, really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and see you all next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.